What's up, guys? Dave Palmer here with This Trick is Sick this week. Hope you guys liked that last turbo giveaway, and my hair burning some midnight oil again. Got a building a custom console for our race car hauler. So that's something I don't know if we'll be giving you guys. We do all kinds of projects all the time that we don't really talk about or we don't show you guys, but we're doing a trick out. We're going to wind up having that covered in leather and looking right and really nice. So it's just hard to get any kind of consoles or anything for that old truck there. So this episode, I want to show you some tips and tricks on installing a parachute. So you guys that are looking for to put a parachute on your car, something nice and easy. At the end of the episode, we've got the free giveaway deal with the tack. I'm only going to have you guys watch this video and the next, and then we'll have a free giveaway with it. So getting shorter and shorter. Last time it was 3 videos, this time 2. So all you got to do, watch this video, be a subscriber, because I have to see that you guys have watched the video. Watch the video, make sure that you know, hit like or something, but you must post a comment. So as soon as you guys do that, you're eligible to win the tack with the shift light memory and all that, and we'll put your name in the raffling. Generally the odds are in pretty good favor. Here lately we haven't had as many people, but we've had up to 5 to 10 people between them to you know, that we just stick it in the pot. So if there winds up being like half a dozen to a dozen people, generally what we'll do is I'll have my daughter come in, we'll put everybody's name in a pot, and she'll, you know, stir it up, reach down, grab whoever's name right there so that you could see that she's the one that grabbed it right out of the gate. So but anyways, just to let you guys know, on this parachute system, it's just going to be our way of doing it, tips and tricks, and what we recommend. So stay tuned and follow along, and I will show you guys as I'm trying to put a parachute on the VW Beetle. So, oh, and this also will be good for you boys that have a really fast street car, you're worried about getting it straightened up. If you want to know the truth, the reason why I'm putting this on my wife's little VW, it's real short wheelbase. I'm afraid if it gets a little bit of squirrely, she may cross it up or something. So also this may help with some inexperienced people that drive a really fast car, that you can deploy that chute and it try to straighten the car back up. So I'm doing it more as a safety precaution. I'm not saying that the car will go too fast that it needs it, but if it does get crossed up, it may need it. So I'm sure by the end, by the time she has me turbo or nitrous or who knows what she's going to have me do to this little car, it may need it by then. But starting out of the gate, I'm doing it more as a safety precaution. Plus I need to go ahead and get it mounted on here. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Tag along, and let me get to it. All right, later guys. All right, first thing you guys are going to need, you're going to need to purchase you a parachute. Now, I would highly recommend doing an entire parachute system. That would be the easiest way to do it. And also you will need to, now here's the tip and trick, you will need to call, if you don't know what you're looking at, you will need to call the parachute company, talk to their technician, and you're going to need to give them the weight of your car, how fast it is, and whatnot. If you don't know how fast it is, like I got kind of a rough estimate, but based on the weights and the horsepower and all this stuff, they will size your parachute for you. The parachutes are all different and their size different. So also, if you don't know how to put together the entire kit, you will probably need to purchase a kit that has everything included in it. That's probably going to be your easiest bet. But I will show you what I did. Now, I individually ordered all my items because I know what to use and what I need. So But I'll show you my kit that I put together by hand. And the reason why I put it together like this, I was able to save between $200 and $300 by piecing my own kit together with quality items and items that I knew that would work together. So let me get over here. Let me show you what parachute system that we got. All right, we're back here at the back of the car. As you can see, we got fuel cells. I just mounted there's some little small wheelie bars here to the rear end. Got them all welded up. I did a weld on set. Got a ladder bar coilover set up here with a 9-inch that we put under here. Got our little fuel cell that I got in. It's all looking good. I've got to figure out where I'm going to put this thing. I need to finish up my neck on my fuel. As you can see, I mounted like a little Jeep door there because I don't want to be opening this, because I know once I do the parachute, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wind up, I think, hood pinning this where it stays permanent. I'm thinking about putting the chute, now that I look at it, probably right below the fuel cell. And you'll want it kind of, I like to angle mine kind of up and out a little bit. That way when it deploys, it kind of shoots it upwards. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to mount that on here. But in order to get all my clearances just right, I actually built a wing for this thing. So a little drag wing. So I think the first thing we need to do, I know I didn't make an episode on this, but I need to go ahead. I need to mount the drag wing. Finish up the little bit of fuel neck here so you guys can just kind of follow along, watch me do that. Get geared up for the hood pin, and then I can do the chute right below this fuel tank. I'm kind of on a little bit of a stringent time frame here. I'm trying to get her out there in the next 2 or 3 weeks, so I've got a lot to do, a lot of fuel to run, a lot of everything. You can see it doesn't even have a drive shaft because I just had it built. I use John over there in Fort Smith, and he built me one that's rated between 600 and 900 horse. So got the little drive shaft going on there, got it painted, and I've got to put it in and then put the drive shaft loop in. So you guys just follow along. I'm gonna go ahead and get the wing on this little car, and that way we can see where to mount the chute. All right.
I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go.
Alright guys, I went ahead, I got the wing here attached, and I am, let me get a light out here. Okay, got a light. I went ahead and started in on getting everything welded up. Now I had to do, here, let me see if I can hold this light just right. I wound up having to weld to the frame, come up, come back across, around, because I got a fuel cell right here. So I had to mock up a mount to go around the fuel cell that was solid, that's there, and then I'm coming off the center here for my parachute. Now, what the whole secret to some of these parachutes is you don't want it too low to your wheelie bar, so I like to stay about 16 inches off of it, 16 to 2 foot. But the main thing is when you buy one of these kits, or let's say you're building your own tubing, you want to make sure that whatever angle that you got this at, that you wind up having about 30 degrees. So I've got my 30 degrees there, and you want to make sure that you ride right under the lip of that wing. So right under the wing of your car. Here, let's walk over here. Maybe a little bit easier to explain it like this. Yeah, here we go. All right, turn this slide off, get it over there. Let's go ahead and wipe this off. I'll show you here real quick something. Wipe this board off. Maybe a little bit easier to explain if I do it like this. Well, let's say that you got your car, your old hot rod here, your drag car. Okay, the easiest thing to do is your wing that comes off your car, no matter how it's shaped or whatever you got here. Okay, let's say that you got some kind of wing. Whatever mount that you put, you will need roughly around 30 degrees of angle. And you need to be kind of, when you do it at 30 degrees, the parachute will be able to deploy, put it right underneath the edge of this wing right here. So you don't need to be above it, because this is going to be blocking the air. Like this one, you'd have to build, some kind of bracket system that went down to it. Because remember, you're going to have a mount down here that the main strap curls up and hooks to. So your chute body will go right here. Okay, but see, like that would stick up too high. So you want your chute like that. You want it right below your wing. So just right below it. And then make sure you got roughly 30 degrees, of angle. So you can get you a protractor, you can get whatever you want. Now I went with one of those Stroud units, like I said, and I went ahead and unboxed it. I've got you want to weld to something solid in the back. So I welded to the frame. I had to go around the fuel cell, then tie it back, as you could see when I showed you right there, when I showed you up in there. And then I stubbed it out. And see, this will move in and out because I haven't welded it yet. So I'm fixing to weld that in. And I went ahead and welded the head here on it. And that's going to be the head that you buy in one of those kits where you stick your little pin right there, and that's what your strap to your deal holds to your chute. That'll be what mainly slows you down. Your chute's going to set on your bracket that's angled to 30-degree angle. And like I said, I'm going to probably cut a little bit off of this. I've got to mount the head to it, but I'm actually thinking about making a quick release pin because I have my fuel cell right there. So I got to be able to get a funnel behind it and everything else. So I'm thinking about mounting a pin like this right around in there and get it welded on. And then I'm thinking about doing a quick release pin, pop that through, and then this will slide onto there, and that way I can mount my chute. So let's take this with us over here. The reason why I'm showing you this and explaining, because I got some more welding to do with all this. It's easier for me to explain it right quick, and then you guys can follow along while I start welding everything up. As you can see, my Stroud chute, I went ahead and pulled everything out of it, which is right there with the spring. And I got the chute itself. Oh, there it is. There's my mount. This come with this kit from Jegs. But then you'll have a big steel plate that comes in your Stroud unit. Where did that plate go? Let's see. I gotta find that plate now. Let's see, plate, because I gotta drill it out. I gotta drill that plate out. I'm sorry, I got so many projects and so much stuff going on. Boy, if I get kind of off a little bit. Actually, I started working on this and I forgot to record that part. Oh, there it is. Okay, so as you can see, comes with the plate. This is a kit from Jegs. This comes with your Stroud parachute. So this is sitting inside. So what you'll do is you can obviously see, I stuck that on there, made me some marks so I can drill it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill the holes here, and then I'm gonna stick this back inside this little baggie here from Stroud. Okay, it goes in just like that. And then I'll cut the little holes on the back side, and this is what's gonna go inside. Okay, then I'm gonna run some bolts through and bolt it up to this. But this is gonna weld to your angled piece just like that. I'm gonna weld it up. So I'm gonna weld that up. I'm gonna cut it down to length so that my parachute, I'll kind of hold it up there so that my parachute is right underneath the wing. So I want my parachute to ride right under the wing so that air will go right across the top. But then whenever the parachute ejects with that spring at 30 degrees, it's the perfect angle that shoots up and it catches the wind instantly and jerks it all out. So make sure you got 30 degrees of angle roughly. And that's what Tim Amos with Pro Mods and stuff like that recommend. And you should be good to go. My situation's a little different. You've seen that I had to weld around the fuel cell and build like a square box out of round tubing to the existing frame. And then I'm coming off of it with a center piece to get out of the body, 16 to 24 inches up above, go through a bumper, go through anything that you can. That support there needs to be very, very strong. It needs to be welded or hardcore bolted, so that's what slows down the car. This arm that goes up, it's just to hold the little baggie. So that's why I'm thinking about welding me another piece of tubing on it with a quick disconnect. That way I can kind of pop it off, roll it off, or set it on the wheelie bars, fill the car up, stick it back on, pop it on, put my quick connect pin back in. It just gives me access to my fuel tank because the way that I did the fuel cell is right underneath that wing. And to be honest with you, I'm trying to make this car look clean and very compact. It's the only reason why I did it that way. I generally would do it a different way, but this car also has to be a show car. So when we're all done, and you guys are going to get to see this thing in Tulsa in 2 or 3 weeks, we're doing test and tune on test and tune night. We're going to be trying to dial it in and get it stable, get it where it drives straight and everything for Heather. Then we'll get her in it, and then we'll start dialing it in with her in it. Until then, we're just going to leave it the color it is. So once we get it fairly dialed in, I'm going to run it through the paint booth, and we'll finish up all the interior, and we'll get her popping. So it'll look real nice. So anyways, let me get on this, and you guys follow along, check it out. If you got any questions, post it in the comments, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. All right, let me get to welding.
Send it.
What's up, guys? Dave Palmer here. Thank you again for checking out this Trick of Sick this week. Hope you guys liked that episode. Hope it was cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it a whole bunch. And just wanted to let you guys know that all you got to do is watch this episode. Watch the next one. It's going to be a 2-part series. That parachute, it took a little bit longer than what I anticipated. So to be honest with you, I had to split it up into 2 different episodes. So what I'm saying is watch this episode, watch the next one, make a comment, and be a subscriber. Watch them all the way through, both of them, and you'll be eligible to win the tack with the shift light with the memory setup. So next week we'll be posting that one, definitely. Running a week behind again on this deal. So you want to really make sure that you check in every week with the videos and make sure I didn't already post one, but I should be on time with this next one. I should be able to post part 2 by next week. That way you guys can check it out. Like I said, I comment, and then my daughter will have it. We'll have her make the drawing in front of all you guys, and then we'll have another winner. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do just 2 or 3 videos. We're gonna do it identical every time, for the most part. Make a comment, be a subscriber, and watch the video. So that's all I do. I look to see if you watched it. I see if you made a comment. Make sure you're a subscriber. You're eligible. I put your name in a bucket. You're ready to go. So these next few giveaways are going to be a lot quicker. So, but this one you're gonna really like the new piece coming up too. So, and you guys that need a good tack with some memory and a shift light, you guys will like this. So, and Jeffrey, thank you for coming by, getting the twin turbo set up. I know you love it. He's a turbo guy. He actually works here at Ampco. So that's because you guys didn't put your names in correctly. Very easy, 3 rules, and you guys can be eligible. I'm just giving this away to friends, family, and workers if you guys aren't going to be eligible. So you guys, check it out. Stay tuned. Check every week to see if I post a video. So sometimes I post them one every week whenever I'm on time. A lot of times I may miss a week. I may miss 2 weeks, and then I jump back. So I apologize, but right now it's just me having to do all the editing on these videos. I'm having to do the work, the engineering, buy the gifts. You get what I'm saying? Like a one-man show. So anyways, make a long story short, we're ready to get out there at Tulsa drag strip. Wife's going to debut her Baby Pro mod, which is going to be very, very cool. I'm going to get out there and dial it in here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Make sure it's safe. Put her in it. Let her be, she's going to debut her racing. So she's really, really excited about that. So anyways, thank you to my sponsors. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you. Stay tuned. Check it out. Comment. And make sure you do all that stuff so you can win that tag. So anyways, I'm going to get back to it. Check us out next week. Watch the second video. And that way you're eligible. All right, later, guys. Got to get to it. All right, bye.
Maybe I'm a gangster too.